Hey, this is Zach with Jodna, and I have to take a moment to show you guys how to build infographics using ChatGPT's new image creator. It is by far, and most people already know this, especially marketers, by far better than it ever used to be, especially with following prompts and adding text that, well, makes sense and follows branding. Historically, what you had to do was you typically had to hire out or you had to build your own infographics. I think Canva is probably the easiest platform to do that. However, now you can do it within 2 prompts, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So this was the infographic that I had initially demoed, and it's 5 reasons to travel this year. It literally took me 1 prompt to get the information and then another prompt to create this image. And that was it. And this is blog ready. I mean, you could literally stick this on their blog. And here's why. If I look at Hayes Travel, it's nearly identical. The logo is spot on. You can see the headers match pretty well. This one's a little bit thicker, but still match very well. And you can definitely tell that the font is also very, very close. I wouldn't say it's identical, but it is close enough that for how easy it was to build this, you could do it in a couple of minutes and it saves you so much time and you're right on the edge of almost perfect branding. So let me show you how I did this. So simple. All I did was I typed in what kind of statistics I'm looking for. So for instance, I don't know, let's see if it'll give me any reasons. So that one I did 5 reasons to travel, but this one I'm going to do 5 reasons why reading is beneficial for mental health. I like that one. So it's going to give me this information. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find my target client. I don't know who that would be. Maybe I'm doing outreach for bookstores, right? Because that's it. Weatherstones, right? Weatherstones. Is it Weatherstones? Weatherstones? Yeah, Weatherstones. Yeah, UK. Weatherstones, UK. All right, so Waterstones. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. All right, so Waterstones. And what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to re-record this because I'm already 3 minutes in. Waterstones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of Waterstones, and I'm actually, let's see if I can get rid of myself here. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to. This is what I'll do. Okay, so I'm going to take this screenshot of Waterstones right there. Beautiful. And I think that really summarizes it. It's a white website, right? And what we are going to do is we are going to say, so this has given me everything that I need now, and I can add any type of information that I want. I don't just need to add whatever ChatGPT gives me. 5 reasons to travel from my last one, this image here was actually for 2023, right? Because ChatGPT isn't fully to today. So you can pull it from another LLM. You can use Grok. You could use Gemini, you could use anything, really any LLM, or do the research yourself the old fashioned way. But I'm just going to do it for the sake of purposes. I am now going to say, okay, I'm using the screenshot provided, create an infographic for Waterstones. Look, Weatherspoons and Waterstones are so close, okay? Give me a chance. Using the screenshot provided, create an infographic for Waterstones that matches the branding, the branding. And I'm going to click on create image. And then I am just going to take my screenshot and I'm going to bring it on in here. And I'm just going to hit go. And I'm going to pause this for a second because we don't need to sit and wait for it to do this. All right, so this took me just a couple of minutes. It's still obviously loading, but we can immediately see that the Waterstones logo is very close to the original, right? So if I open this, I zoom in. So you can see that it's very close to the original. If I go back to Waterstone, it's spot on. And now, because I had the screenshot of this banner here, it really followed suit with the branding of the banner, which is, can you fault it? One, come back over here. Because look, it nailed it. Look at the greens, look at the flowers that match it, and then the beautiful icons that are added in there. I think it's perfect, right? I normally, because this is incredible for link building. A lot of people use infographics as a way to land backlinks. And now I no longer have to find someone to create it. I no longer have to spend the time to create it. It literally took me the whole explanation of this video, which at the moment is around 6 minutes, to build. This is mind boggling. This is such an amazing tool. And I highly, highly recommend anyone who is in link building to start using it for infographics. It's a fantastic way to add value to your prospect blogs and to easily match their branding without needing to find color codes, fonts, logos, things like that, because ChatGPT will do it all for you. So this is the coolest thing ever. And I know that if you've been in marketing for a while, you know that this ChatGPT function, this feature, is not necessarily new. However, it is a great, great way to build infographics.